Okay, this is a website that we're building for the Presidio group. The URL for the dev server is presidio.askit.com. And what I need you to do is add people into the system, the staff members, and we've got documents for that. But basically, if you click on people, what you'll see is the page is loaded with their names and bios. Now, this is dynamically coming from the WordPress system, where we've got information about them up top and then their bio below. So what I need you to do is kind of add their picture to the system, add this from a text document, add this from the same text document, and make sure they're being categorized in the right department. So when you add a user, they're going to go into one of a few different categories. They're going to go into endowments and foundations, families and individuals, automotive, cloud technology, tech-enabled business services, or private equity. So each of these is going to have users. And let's just log in. You're going to log into the system as Askit developer, and then the password is Askit123. And here on the left-hand side, you're going to see the Presidio group staff. And what we can do is we can look at the people who are already in the system. Mark Guinea, we just saw his picture. We need to make sure that each staff member has a department that they're associated with. And what you'll probably be doing is adding staff. You'll hit the Add Staff button. You can add, you'll put the person's name up here. Actually, let's look at one that's already done. And what do we see? We see their name goes up here. There's a link to their image. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's the permanent link. You add an image here. What image they're going to be using for their bio. It should be the same for all the same. The color image, I suppose, for all of them. In the excerpt section, you're going to be entering the first part of their bio, which is their contact information. And for the full bio, you're going to be putting that in the body. And then you need to check off whether they're an investment team or on the advisor team, and which department they're in. And it should kind of say, like, it says here he's the head of the investment team, so we're going to put investment team. Go off of the list. Now, I also gave you lists that if you look at in Asana, let's just go back to Asana for a second. In Asana, this is the pictures of the staff members for each department. These are the endowment, people in the endowments department. This is their bios. This is the pictures of the people in the families and individuals. We've got their bios somewhere. I'm not sure. Oh, they're already in the system. That one's kind of done already. Automotive, that's a zip of their stuff, where automotive is here, the document with their bios. So you just need to download these documents and add each, go through each one individually, add the pictures, add the bios, and that's pretty much it. And I'll just show you an example. Here is, let's see if this is it. I'm sorry, it's this time. So here's the endowments images. It probably makes sense for you to add all of the images at once into WordPress. It's probably faster. And then when you're ready to kind of add the bios, you click on, here's the bios. I'll just do one very quickly. So this is the advisor team. Mark Palmer, he may be in the system. Make sure these people aren't in the system already. So let's try this. Bruce Brugler. Let's see if I'm able to actually. Okay, so let's copy his information. Bruce Brugler. Let's go into WordPress. Okay, and let's add a new staff member, Bruce actually, let's just take a look at the full list and just make sure Bruce Brugler is not in there, right? Because we don't want people twice. Okay, he's not. So we go add staff. I'm gonna, oops, didn't need to do that. Okay. Align full. I'm not sure if we can undo that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out the contact information. In the excerpt, we're going to put his contact information, and then we're going to, he is, he's in the endowments and foundations, I believe, section. And it looks like he's, this is advisor. Hold on a second, I just want to see which team he's on. I think he's advisor. So you hit save. Oh, and let's add his picture, Bruce, and we didn't add his name up here either. So we can say Bruce Brugler up here. Let's upload the file. To my desktop. Endowments. Except for Bruce Brugler. And I don't see it. Hold on a second. Let's take a look at the document again. This is the advisor team. Endowment, this is the endowment team bio. Okay, so he's an advisor and he is an endowment. So let's just not add the image right now. Hopefully the images should match up. So let's just cancel this. And let's add him there. Let's just add him without the picture. And we'll come back. And if you're missing something, just shoot me an email and I'll try to solve it for you. So now let's go back to staff. Bruce Brugler's there. Endowments and foundations. And now theoretically, when we go to we go back to Presidio, and we go to people, Bruce Brugler is showing up as a team advisor, but his picture's missing. So we'll solve that. We'll figure out why his picture's not there. But that's it. Follow that through